Okay, good morning. Today we will start the second chapter from paper second, the name of this paper is Organic Chemistry. Chapter second, Aliphatic hydrocarbon. Last period we already discussed about the difference between aliphatic, hydrocarbon and aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are those compounds which having the benzene and resemble nucleus. Aliphatic compound is different from aromatic compound. And aliphatic hydrocarbon is nothing but the compound other than aromatic compound with only carbon and hydrogen. Only carbon and hydrogen. Okay? This topic we will start with the classification. We will start this topic with aliphatic hydrocarbon and their classification. Aliphatic hydrocarbon is classified into open chain hydrocarbon and closed chain hydrocarbon. This open chain hydrocarbon is called acyclic hydrocarbon and this is called as cyclic hydrocarbon. In F.Y.B.Sc syllabus we will discuss only open chain hydrocarbon. Open chain hydrocarbon again classified into two groups: saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. The example of saturated hydrocarbon is alkane. Unsaturated hydrocarbon again classified into two groups: the compound containing double bond and compound containing triple bond. Example: alkene and alkyne. In this chapter we will discuss about the alkene, alkene and alkynes. From this, first of all we will start with the alkane. Alkane is the saturated aliphatic hydrocarbon and the general formula is CnH2n plus 2. And from this formula we have the homologous series, we will discuss this. Suppose n equals to 1, then the first member is CH4 and the name of this compound is methane. And suppose n equals to 2, then C2H6 and the name of this compound is ethane. And with this we will see the structure. Methane having the structure ethane CH3. Now suppose n equals to 3, then C3H8 propane, structure is CH3 CH2 and CH3. Suppose n equals to 4, then C4H10 and the name of this compound is butane. Structure is CH3 CH2 by 2 and CH3, and we add one more here, C5H12, that is pentane. Now what do you mean by homologous series? When we add each time one carbon atom, here the CH2 is added here, CH2. There are 2 CH2s added and there are 3 CH3s added. Means CH2 group is added in the homologous series, and this is called as homologs, and this is called as homologous series. And these are the first 5 members. We will discuss about this, that is methane, ethane, propane, butane and pentane. Now with this we will see the common nomenclature of this compound. Now common names are start from butane, suppose when there are no branch in this compound, then the name of this compound, common name of this compound is common name N-butane. N-butane. Suppose there are one branch for the same compound, then this is called as isobutane. Isobutane is due to this branch, and suppose there are straight chain, then this is N-butane and this is isobutane. Okay, same for we discuss the pentane, common names from pentane. This is N-pentane. This is isopentane. And suppose two methyl groups attached to here, then this is a neopentane. But these are the common names, and it is useful only up to the first 5 to 6 members. Okay, after this we will move towards the alkyl group. The formula of this alkyl group is CnH2n plus 1. Now suppose n equals to 1, then CH3, then this group is called as methyl group. This group is called as methyl group. So n equals to 2, then CH2, CH3, such group is called as ethyl group. Such group is called as ethyl group. And n equals to 3, then CH2, and CH3. This is called as propyl group. In case of propyl, this may be written in this way. Then this is called as isopropyl, or sometimes it is denoted by I and propyl. And suppose n equals to 4, then CH2, and CH3. This is butyl group, and butyl group having isomers and this is iso butyl. Okay, so these are the one hydrogen less from the homologous series members. So methyl, ethyl, propyl, isopropyl and isobutyl. Now we will move towards the IUPC nomenclature. IUPC nomenclature. IUPC nomenclature is a developed nomenclature method internationally, and this is accepted by all chemists as well as researcher as well as study students. Okay, so IUPC nomenclature. IUPC nomenclature having some specific steps. We will discuss about this. We take one example for understanding purpose. Now, IUPC nomenclature having some rules, some steps to finding their nomenclature. Now, first of all, we will find the longest carbon chain. Longest carbon chain. Actually, in this case, there are no any particular other functional group, and hence we written here only longest carbon chain. But when we consider the alkyl halides or amines, etc., longest carbon chain containing functional group, this one point is added other than the alkane. In case of alkane, we find out the longest carbon chain. Now in this case, there are two chains, this one and this one. This one is, suppose we consider first chain, and this is second chain. In first chain, there are 4 carbon atoms are present in the chain, but in second chain there are only 2 carbon atoms are present, and hence we select first chain which containing 4 carbon atoms. Then second step is that giving the numbering to carbon chain where branched carbon having the least number. Now here there are 2 ways to write giving the number. Suppose you consider 1, 2, 3 and 4, and suppose here also 1, 2, 3, 4. But as per the rule here, where branch carbon having the least number. Branch carbon having the least number. So this one is discard. This one is discard, and this one is the correct numbering. So second step is giving the numbering to that carbon atom. Then third one, find the parent alkane from the longest carbon chain. Now we already discussed, suppose n equals to 1, then this is methane, n equals to 2 ethane, n equals to 3 propane, n equals to 4 butane, and suppose n equals to 5, then it is pentane. Now here 4 carbon atoms are present in the carbon chain, and hence the parent alkane is butane. Ane is suffix for the alkane, butane. And fourth step, find branch. Branch is nothing but the alkyl group attached to, find branch attached to which carbon atom. Now in this case CH3 group, CH3 is nothing but the alkyl group, methyl group attached to second carbon atom. So 2-methyl. Now when we go in detail of this nomenclature, this BUT is called as root. This Ane is called as suffix, and this methyl group is called as prefix. Actually this is the part of IUPC nomenclature or IUPC names. We will repeat here again. Now 2-methyl butane. BUT is the root because there are 4 carbon atoms are present in the longest carbon chain, and Ane is coming from alkane, and methyl is the branch which is attached to second carbon atom. And we follow all these steps and we obtain the name of IUPC name of this compound. Now again we will see one IUPC nomenclature of one compound. Now suppose there are such type of compound and we will go through these steps. First step is finding out the longest carbon chain. Here this is one of chain and this is also one of the chain. Now obviously this is the longest chain because it contains 4 carbon atom. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So giving the number to carbon atom where branch carbon atom having the least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the upper side to bottom side, this is the proper numbering, not from bottom to upper side. Okay. Then next one, parent alkane from the longest carbon chain. Now in this carbon chain again butane is the parent alkane, and fourth point is the find branch, that is alkyl groups attached to which carbon atom. Now here CH3 and CH3, two groups are attached to second carbon atom, so it is dimethyl. It is dimethyl, and this one is attached to second carbon atom. Why it is 2,2? Because two methyl groups are attached to second as well as second carbon atom, and hence this is the proper IUPC nomenclature. Again we will see, this is the suffix, this is root, and this one is the prefix. This one is the prefix. And last point is that is types of carbon and hydrogen atoms. Here we will see another example. Here this carbon atom is secondary carbon atom, this carbon atom is primary carbon atom. Here this carbon atom is tertiary carbon atom, and this is also tertiary carbon atom, or it is shown this way, tertiary and tertiary. Okay, thank you.